Getting ready for the 2013-14 men's basketball season. Head coach Burt Paddock joins us right now to talk a little bit more about the team. Coach, last time we talked about your returnees. Now let's talk about some exciting newcomers you've got. One guy we want to start with, Mike Betcher, a guy who is not new to the program. He was redshirting last year, but this will be his first year and his only year in uniform with you, but a lot of excitement about Mike.
A whole lot. He's 6'9". He can really stretch the defense. Really good three. Might be the best three-point shooter on our team. Guy that can stretch it, can run in transition, finish around the rim. Really skilled kid. It's a funny story. We recruited him out of high school, recruited him out of Kalamazoo Valley, and then he left Goshen. We recruited him again. Finally, we got him. Unfortunately, it's only for 1 year, but I think that 1 year is going to be worthwhile.
Redshirt freshman Kevin Rich comes in. Pretty versatile guy, isn't he?
Yeah, Kevin's a good player. I don't think a lot of people realize how good he is. He's a big, strong kid. He's grown since he's got here. He's about 6'6" and about 210. He shoots a three as well as any player we've ever had, and that's saying a lot. 1 year we had 5 guys shoot over 40% from the arc, and he's got incredible range, gets it away really quick, great coming off screens and reading those, and starting to get a little bit of a competitive edge to him. Through the last year and a half of practice and with our guys and being around our guys, he's actually finding a way to get in there and get a few rebounds here and there and keeping guys in front of him. So he's not just a shooter. He's really becoming a good player, and we're excited about him as well.
Getting to your true freshman, a guy that folks in West Michigan certainly had a chance to check out. I'm very impressed with Brehm High, young man from Godwin Heights High School.
Big-time athlete. I mean, he can change ends as fast as anybody. He keeps guys in front of him. He reminds Panther fans, he'll remind a lot of us of Lonnie Fairfax, kid that led us to the Final Four and Elite Eight. He's a lot like him. May shoot it a lot better than Lonnie does, but he's got that competitive fire about him, and if his man ever scores, it just drives him crazy, and so I love him to death.
A couple of guys that maybe folks in West Michigan aren't as familiar with, but you folks are excited about, Nick Gamble and John.
Yeah, those kids can go too. Nick Gamble's a kid from Fort Wayne, Indiana, 5'10" kid, made numerous game-winning shots on his high school team, was one of the top 10 point guards in the state of Indiana during his senior year, and has done just a fantastic job coming in here. He's got a great body, really strong kid, good coming off ball screens, which our offense involves a lot of ball screens. So he's going to help us a ton on the offensive end as well as the defensive end, and a great student on top of it.
With those talented freshmen coming in and a veteran class as more seniors than you've ever had before, how do you approach that as far as your staff, as far as minutes, going in knowing that a lot of these talented guys who were the man back in high school just not going to get the minutes they're used to getting?
Yeah, well, we tell every kid when they come here, I don't dictate who gets the minutes. They will. They get a chance from the time they got here a month ago till the time the first game starts. And we try to have weekly meetings with our guys, if not bi-weekly meetings, kind of let them know where they stand and how they're doing, what they need to work on and what they're doing well and all that stuff. So they can try to achieve the amount of minutes that they want. I always tell kids, just because you're a returner doesn't mean you're going to play ahead of somebody. You have to achieve or get the minutes that you want. And this is probably as most competitive year as we've had up to date of kids trying to solidify their position within the team. We're excited about that. You're right. There's going to be some kids on this team that are fantastic players that may not get quite as many minutes as maybe they wanted when they got here. But like always, we tell every kid you're going to get equal opportunity. And the kids have just done a fantastic job of competing and trying to earn those minutes, which is why I think we're going to be a lot better in the beginning is what I thought we were going to be.
Coach, I've heard other coaches talk about, and even you sometimes, about the freshman wall that the freshmen often hit and fatigue sets in and that. How much do you believe in that, and what can you do to combat it?
You know what? I don't know if I'm a huge believer in that, to be totally honest with you. These kids, they love to play. We practice as hard as any team in the country. I can't imagine practicing any harder than what we do. We lift 3 and 4 days a week, and I'll come in here at 6, 7 o'clock at night, and the gym's full of my guys getting shots up, and they're on the gun and stuff. So I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to be able to dictate how much activity they're doing and stuff. Kids love to play. They love it that we play 30 games, and they love it that we go to play exhibition and scrimmage games and stuff like that. The one good thing about our team, we're always about 10 or 12 deep, whereas maybe some of these other teams are not. That's one of our huge advantages as we go through the season. So a lot of our guys don't play 30, 35 minutes. They're playing 20 to 24 minutes as hard as they can play. And for that reason, I think I haven't really had to deal with a whole lot of guys running out of gas.
And finally, Coach, what about the personality of this year's team? I know that each team can have a different personality, and even some of the same guys coming back, the personality overall changes. How would you describe this one?
You know what? It's funny is a good word to use because they're always laughing and joking and kidding around. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's always my personality. I'm pretty serious when it comes to practice and stuff, but they always seem to find a way to. We were scrimmaging the JV the other day, and we were playing really well. And I'm thinking get after, and they're laughing and they're having fun. But each group has their own identity, as you said, and I don't want to take that away from them. It's really allowed them to this point to do a lot of really good things in practice that we're excited about. And you'll see as you start traveling with us, they're a fun group to be around.
Coach Burt Paddock and the Panthers getting ready for the 2013-14 men's basketball season.